Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So the plan for today is to get the truck running. That's all we're wanting to do today. As of right now, I already have the intake on it, which you'll see in this video. I believe all I have left to do is go ahead and hook up the wiring, redo the fuel lines, well, hook the fuel lines up, the headers, and throw some fuel in it, water, and we should be good. I won't be able to drive it until I go get some rear gear oil, which you'll see that too. Today started out a little slow. I recently just left my job of almost 5 years. Taking a really big step. This year is supposed to be full of surprises and, you know, taking the next step in my life, and hoping that 2023 is the beginning to the rest of my life. That's what I'm hoping for. So I started my new job on Monday. I'm taking a long weekend, so I'm gonna use this time to go ahead and get the race car running and see if we can get ready for Bounty Hunter. So I'm gonna take this time on this long weekend, go ahead and get the race car done. Hopefully everything goes well. Hopefully it holds water and everything goes smoothly. We're hoping to go test in February. I think it's the 18th at Penwell, to go ahead and see if all of the new changes that we made helped or hurt us. I'm hoping that they helped us. So hope y'all enjoy the video, and I'll see you on the next one. I bet his alignment is badass. Go fix it for him. Go fix it for him. So, for those of y'all who don't know, I've worked on a lot of stuff racing-wise, and I used to actually work on trophy trucks, the professional off-road type deal. So we had to stop over here and get some rear gear oil for the truck. And I figured I'd go ahead and show y'all what I used to work on.
So anyway, I get the engine, it's sitting over there ready to go back in, and then that motherfucker shows up. They ordered it twice. That's a brand new one right there. Who's running that operation? But wow. And it's been here for so long time. We podcast me. He just throw all that shit over you want. He said, here's your couple of new covers, here's your griddle. Where's he at, man?
So this is actually their newest truck. It's a SR20 headed big block from Dugan's Racing Engines. I believe this is just the standard that everybody's gone to now, is the big blocks. I want to say that it had a small block in it beforehand, but now they're all going to the big blocks, which I guess are more durable for what they're doing. Big trailer-ons. These are heavier than hell, especially whenever you're 17 and only weigh 120 like I did. But the engineering on these trucks is just nuts. The long travel, all the stuff with the rear end is just incredible. And then this truck is actually the one that I did work on. I want to say that it also has the big block in it. I've been out of it for quite a while, so coming and seeing all of it, it's pretty cool. But just seeing the wrap that they have on it, it used to be all solid white whenever I worked on it. So they've changed up quite a few things on it. Still sponsored by Chattanooga Whiskey, which is who owns it. Try some. Navigational, everything, big ass shocks, just like the, oh, well, you can't see it, but yeah, just the things that they do on these trucks and what they put them through is nuts. Like our racing, it's pretty much over in just a few seconds, and they literally drive the same mile an hour that my truck does in 8 for a solid 500 miles. But yeah, just wanted to show something a little different today. Yeah, like I said, we came over here to get the gear oil for my truck, so that I'm gonna go ahead and take it for a test drive tomorrow after we get it running today. But yeah, just wanted to show something a little different. I used to take a lot of pride in working on that, and it was just another chapter in my life. But so let's get back to the other stuff.
Oh, that did not look pretty out of this.
Well,
A flame.
ready? You want to leave the water pump stuff on? Everything since cheese. Actual riches. I do need his PP touch. Whoever and who did that changes. Oh. You gonna do it for him or what? No, I might. Got me out of a pickle or two. I ain't rough on the pickle. So, as y'all can see, we did get the truck started. Everything seems to be as good as it was. As I said before, the motor is just patched. It's not 100%. It's maybe like 75. Basically, just the idea is to have it running and be able to go to these first few races up until I can get the new motor together. And hopefully I don't blow this one up beforehand. So we did get it running. The only issues we really had was, for some reason, the race pack oil pressure sensor, whatever you want to call it, isn't reading, which is weird, but we put a manual gauge on it and it showed it had 50 pounds of oil pressure. So I don't know if we need to just put a manual gauge in it to show, and just tee it off and do it that way, or if I need to get a new sensor. But that sensor should be brand new. I just replaced it, closer to the end of last year, and it'd been fine up until now. And I'm not a huge race pack wizard or whatever. Maybe with how much water got mixed with the oil, so many times on the other motor with it being hurt and all that stuff, it maybe shorted out, or I don't know, something stupid. So I guess we'll probably end up putting a manual gauge in it just so I can see that it has oil pressure, because it had 50, you rev it up, it has 75, and that's where it should be. So I don't I'm not sure. Unless maybe I just got a bad sensor, because I don't think it ever read 75 since I replaced that sensor and with that motor in it. But other than that, we did get it running. There is a few little odds and ends that we need to address. One is the oil pressure. Today is Sunday, so we're taking a day off and having a relaxing day, and I'm going to get this video edited and all that. But we still need to do the oil pressure gauge, and we also need to make sure that the head's sealed with the sealant that we used on them to keep all the water out of the cylinders, because that was our main problem last time. So we need to do that. We'll probably, because in the video you can see it pukes so much water out of the exhaust, and it's probably because it wasn't sealed yet, which we figured. And then also need to set the timing, because that's why it backfired through the carburetor and all that stupid stuff. So there's a few things we need to address, but other than that, we should be fairly close to being able to take this, go ahead and test drive it up and down the block, and hopefully be ready for bounty hunters. I think I've said it before, we're going to test February 18th at Penwell Knights Raceway, or Caprock, whatever you want to call it. They're having a test and tune to start off the year, and I feel like I really need it, because we made a lot of changes, especially with this motor, new shocks, new rear gear, everything. It's pretty much all different. So I don't think I can do worse than what I had been doing it. I feel like there's only one way. We can only go up from here, is what I'm trying to say. So I hope y'all enjoy the video. I'll have another one coming out probably later this week, which is going to be the new series that I've been talking so heavily about. I hope people enjoy that. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'll see you on the next one. Thank y'all.